Stage of life, from fetal development to postmenopause, involves a direct relationship between our hormones and how our bodies develop and function. The problem is there are a lot of things getting in our way. 80,000, give or take. That's how many chemicals have been released into the environment over the last 70 years. Here to share more about hormone disruptors is functional medicine expert Dr. Cathleen Gerenger. Dr. Kathleen, it's always so great to see you.
It's great to see you, Gail.
So it's not the same for us as it was in generations past because we're exposed to so much. But what really is targeting our hormones?
Estrogen. We call it xenoestrogen. Estrogen from toxins and stuff like that invades our body. What it does is that it binds and competes with our natural hormones, our natural hormonal receptor sites.
Okay, so I know we can't stop all the exposure that's coming at us, but what can we do to feel better? Because I know this makes women feel tired and dragged down and they just don't have that oomph.
Yes, and one of the major hormones, it's called estrogen. When we become estrogen dominant, what happens is that what it does is that it inhibits our body from producing our own hormones, and we call that estrogen dominance.
So what does that do to our bodies?
What it does is, depending on which age group, sometimes the younger generation, it can be acne on their face. It can be mood swing. It can also be hair loss. It can also be weight gain.
And can you actually experience headaches as well?
Absolutely. Especially it can actually, it mimics the receptor sites. So what it does is that it throws your hormonal cycle off like heavy periods.
So what can we do?
What we need to do is detoxify the body, detoxify that gut, or you can add something called activated charcoal. What that does is that it binds with the toxins, and when you eliminate, when you poop, it comes right out.
Oh, wow. Okay,
yes.
Is that something like a supplement that you take?
Yes, it's a supplement that you take, or sometimes it's in a powder form that you can put in your smoothie, or as simple as papaya. Papaya has prebiotics and probiotics, and did you know that you're actually able to eat the papaya seeds?
I did not know that.
Yes, so what it does is that when you eat the papaya seeds, it tastes kind of like a peppery taste, kind of crunchy, but what it does is that it binds with the toxins, and when you move your bowels, all those toxins come out as well.
That's amazing. And are there everyday products that we're using that could be impacting us as well?
Yes, the cosmetics that we put on our face, the lotion, or even our plastics, like the Tupperware. Try to replace it with glassware or stainless steel. Okay,
so just these simple swaps can make a big difference, you say?
Yes, and it might be very overwhelming, but start with your kitchen cabinet. Instead of using Tupperware, kind of replace it with glass jars and stuff.
Okay, yeah, and we just did that too with our cookware, you know, we got a safe nonstick. I mean, like you say, it can be overwhelming, but step by step by step, look for these changes. No more plastic bottles, like you say, the stainless steels, and start maybe drinking filtered water. Or are there other things that we can do?
Yes, drink filtered water, and I always talk about putting lemon or lime in your water, which helps to detoxify the body, and it also filters out your kidneys and keep your liver nice and clean. And we talk about glutathione, which is the mother of all antioxidants. What it does is that it's a free radical scavenger, so it goes and it binds with all those toxins and helps to detoxify your liver.
And you also talk a lot about food. I mean, I know that you're a doctor and you believe in, medicine as well, but if we approach this holistically, we're going to have a much better chance of fighting off these toxins and feeling better.
Yes, include like high fiber content. Again, moving those bowels is really important, so then those toxins don't linger in your body and seeps into the bloodstream, which can create autoimmune problems.
Yeah, and then once you go down the slippery slope of autoimmune problems, many times there's no turning back.
Absolutely.
All right, Dr. Kathleen, thank you so much for joining us. It's always such a pleasure to have you on Bloom.
Thank you so much for having me here.